Hey, this is Jonathan here from the Body of Evidence. Last week I released a video talking about Dr. Paul Drouin and the university that he founded called Quantum University. I wasn't very overtly critical of it because in my mind it just sounds really silly. But then I thought some of the people who watch the video might not realize just how silly this all is, and they might even buy into it. So I thought I'd take a more critical approach this week to why all of this is pure nonsense. As I mentioned before, the word quantum is incredibly misused. I mean, I think it might only be second to the word energy when it comes to health as to the kinds of words that are always misused by people. Quantum can very easily be tagged to anything you can think of, biology, homeopathy apparently, to make it sound more sciencey and more mystical at the same time. But quantum has a very specific meaning. A quantum is a single unit of something. For instance, a photon is a quantum of light. This stream of light that is lighting my face right now is coming at me in a stream of discrete units, discrete particles. And these are quanta, the plural form of quantum. So photons are quanta, for instance. And quantum is an adjective that describes a type of physics, specifically physics, that looks at the behavior of subatomic particles. So what's happening with the electrons that make up the atoms, what is happening inside the nucleus, the quarks and the gluons, and how all these forces and these particles are working together. And there are some very strange things that happen at that scale, and that's what physicists are studying. The problem is that a lot of charlatans and quacks basically are taking these incredible discoveries that are happening at the subatomic scale, and they're saying, well, if weird things are happening at that scale, who knows what might happen at our scale? Maybe this is what explains consciousness. Maybe this is what explains disease. Maybe this is what explains everything that we see that we can't quite explain. It's sort of the God of the gaps argument, whereby whenever we don't know something, some people will say, well, God did it. And as science teaches us more and more about things, the gap recedes, becomes ever smaller until, you no longer need God as an explanation. Quantum, I think, the whole idea of quantum physics is sort of a new agey God of the gaps argument, whereas if you don't understand something, you just go, quantum mechanics, ain't the universe bizarre? There you go. And so the adjective quantum has been misused by a lot of people. First and foremost, of course, Deepak Chopra, who keeps talking about the quantum consciousness, whatever that means. And so if we go back to Quantum University and you see these degrees in quantum medicine and these courses in quantum homeopathy and quantum psychology, the reason why these courses aren't being taught by legitimate universities like McGill University, University of Montreal, Harvard, Cambridge, whatever, is because this is BS. There's a reason why these universities are teaching biochemistry, or teaching medicine, or teaching molecular biology, because these are actual scientific disciplines that have a large body of work behind them. That lead to sustainable knowledge that can make predictions about things. This is a solid body of evidence. And this quantum biology thing, which is not a science, it's a pseudoscience, it's made to look like a science, but it's not a science, this makes no accurate predictions. This is not backed up by any kind of solid evidence, and that's why you will not find these courses in legitimate universities, only at these fake universities like Quantum University. And so what Quantum University is doing is basically trying to push forward this idea of integrative medicine. And integrative medicine is the newest way that alternative medicine practitioners have found to sell their crap to the public. It's a bit like creationism and evolution. A lot of creationists have been trying to push creationism into high school biology classes under various guises over the years, and whenever they've been rebuked, they've changed the name, and somebody became intelligent design, and now it's teach to controversy. There's always a way, a marketing gimmick of twisting that around so that it doesn't sound like the thing that was rejected a few years ago. And so integrative medicine is the latest such, wolf in sheep's clothing, basically. this idea that conventional medicine is not complete, that it is lacking something, and that something is what alternative medicine can provide. Acupuncture, homeopathy, Reiki, you name it. That Western medicine is cold and it only treats the symptoms, which is complete BS. Whereas this Eastern philosophy is the perfect complement, the yin to the yang, and so we need to integrate these two halves into integrative medicine to have a more complete medicine that addresses the person, not just the symptoms. But of course, as Mark Crislip from Science-Based Medicine is fond of saying, and I'm fond of repeating, when you add cow pie to apple pie, you do not improve the taste of the apple pie, you just end up with more cow pie. And that is what Quantum University is. It's a load of cow pie.